We have so much to talk about with Mike Johansson, our RIT social media expert. We're going to talk about kids, but first let's talk about so many changes. Facebook is like, hey, new, hey, new, hey, new. There's been so much new this month. What concerns you the most?
Concerns me the most would be the thing that's on mobile. It is an opt-in feature, and some people might think it's a good idea to opt in on mobile. You can now select where your microphone is controlled by Facebook, and it can listen in to everything going on around you. They say this is good because they can now serve up relevant content to you, but it's also kind of creepy, right? They're listening in to what's going on around.
So I just want to be clear. You have to go in and check that box in order to give them the right to do that.
Yes. They want you to do that, of course. They'll try and encourage you to do that.
Now, here's the interesting part that I think of right away is they can still do it if someone was underhanded enough, then they have that, just the fact that they have that capability to go in and turn on your microphone.
And they sort of said, like a lot of those programs like Shazam and so forth, that can listen into surroundings and understand what kind of music is playing and what kind of environmental noises are there. I can see the purpose of it. I find it creepy.
A little bit. It is kind of creepy. So that's one note for adults. We want to focus this morning on kids. You know, summer's coming. Maybe kids are going to have more free time. You have broken down, you know, for certain ages. Let's start with, you know, kids 10 and under.
Yeah, now the surprising thing is I hadn't realized this because I have a child who's a lot older than 10, but something like 57% of kids under 10 are on social media of some kind.
That's unbelievable.
Like
isn't it?
Facebook?
Yeah,
Twitter?
mostly Facebook.
Really?
Right. And then if you think about it, probably 5 and under, not so much. So that means maybe even a higher percentage between the ages of 7 and 10.
Sure.
That's an incredible figure.
And that's an age where the good news is kids, if they run into problems or are concerned in any way, will often turn to their parents. So that's the good news.
Okay.
The bad news is there's still a minority of them who won't.
Right.
And they're scary. So what do you recommend for parents?
Well, if you've got kids under 10 on social media, probably the best thing to do is just be open and be willing to listen. Just ask them, you know, what's fun about it? What are you enjoying? Why, you know, why? And most of all, across all age groups, do not be judgmental. The minute you start to sound judgmental, you're going to shut the kids down.
All right, 11 to 13.
11 to 13, the big concern here is this is the age where bullying may start. It's good to have a conversation with kids and understand that what bullying looks like, what it sounds like, and most importantly, take every opportunity at this age to repeat the message that if anything makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to do it. It might be a TV show, it might be something you hear them saying. Just repeat the message over and over and it will sink in. If anything makes you uncomfortable, don't do it.
And my first inclination as a parent of a 2-and-a-half-year-old, it might change, is to say, that's great, you can be on social media, but I get access to all your sites.
Yeah, but make sure make sure that that's something that they agree to.
Okay.
Don't force it on them. The minute you force them on them, they'll just go to some other platform.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting. That I won't know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Because there are more and more of those. Snapchat being one of the platforms that I know very little about, and it seems to be blowing up and has some perhaps negative aspects to it.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, the Federal Trade Commission just a few weeks ago levied a huge fine on Snapchat because it's promised that everything would disappear, ephemeral, would go away. It turns out not to be true.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Scary. Looking at kids 14 to 18, probably when they want to be most independent. Yeah,
this is the most dangerous age in a sense because the kids have a high level of confidence on social media. They think they're very capable of handling anything they encounter there. It's also the age at which predators, frankly, are looking to engage with people on social media. So at this point, the best thing parents can do is listen and ask questions. And, you know, and just again, encourage. If anything makes you uncomfortable, you know, follow those instincts. Encourage the kids to be proactive when they're uncomfortable.
You have written about this. It's been picked up in a few places. I know I'll post it on my Facebook page if people want to read, because there's much more tips than what we've covered today. But see, I told you.
You're blowing up. You're blowing up. And I do want to let you know that, like Facebook, I want to be up front here, everything you're saying is being picked up by a microphone right now.
Sure, the NSA, right?
Will you come back and see us soon?
Absolutely.
Okay, appreciate it. Again, we'll post that on our Facebook page.
Mike Johansson, seek him out on Twitter. He is fun, and he